Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I've got another game for you, but there's a bit of backstory to this one. This is me at 6:10 p.m. doubling my sensitivity. So I was going to make a little video, well, not a little video, actually, it'd be quite a big one, where I say that I'm going to change my sensitivity for the first time in 25 years. And I was going to see how it goes after about 10 games. And the idea originally was, look, I'm gonna double the sensitivity and just see if I can adapt. Now, I've been playing with roughly the same sensitivity since 2001. There was a LAN event by Multiplay in the UK called Multiplay Insomnia LAN, which I attended, and I saw a Quake 3 player with a super low sensitivity. As you can see right now, I could barely jump with that. So we're gonna change it instead to 4.5. So yeah, there was this Quake 3 player who had a really, really low sensitivity, and their aim was just amazing. And I was always a high sensitivity player. And I thought, I saw this guy's aim and I was like, I'm gonna try that. And I spent like 3 weeks or something playing with a super low sensitivity. And I realized how much my aim improved. Obviously it wasn't Overwatch at the time. And so I've always kept the same sensitivity, roughly how it feels with a mouse. 4.5 felt quite nice there. So now the time, 6:15 p.m. I want to go try it out in my first game. So we're going to be playing Ash. And yeah, that's kind of the backstory. This is the first game. Obviously, I'm not making that video. I mean, oh, well, I could. I might make that video. But I had to make a video for this game because we got accused of cheating. Imagine your first game after changing your sensitivity for the first time since 2001, and you get accused of cheating. We've got to be doing something right. The question is, am I going to keep this sensitivity after this game? Well, I don't know yet. We'll have to try it on Moira anyway. But we are playing Ash because it's not really going to be a test of our aim or anything if we're just playing Moira. When I did double that sensitivity, yeah, I couldn't fade jumps and things were really awkward because I do a lot of it from muscle memory. So they're asking me, what's the skin theme? I said pick the ugliest skin. I only have a couple of skins for Ash. So guys, you'll have to let me know who you think's got the ugliest skin here. I mean, that's my choice, right?
Welcome to the armory. Now's the time for
so let's buy Calamity because we're going for a weapon power build. Compensator. Gonna get Stratosphere and then Electrolyte. Said who wins Tracer? No, it's not really an ugly skin. I mean, Moira's using one which is an ugly skin, but I like it. So I think the Sigma's probably the winner here. Mercy. Yeah, maybe. Out of the Mercy skins, that's not particularly great, right? And then the one which I picked, I mean, it's not particularly ugly skin, but I mean, it is Ash with green eyes and yeah, fine. It's the mask on that skin. But I think it looks cool as a skin concept. Maybe it is ugly, but come on, the Sigma one's worse. Right, let's go into round one. New sensitivity. I mean, literally, the time stamps are in the video up the top right. We've had about a minute and a half of playing with this sensitivity, so we're gonna just see how this works. It's not a huge change, but I mean, it's what, plus 50%, which, you know, it is something. So far it's feeling good. We're managing the coach gun jumps up like quite well. Okay, quite a few misses there. If this is your first time on this channel, I'm a Moira main, so you'll have to excuse the aim. But yeah, I mean, obviously we do something right. Winston jumps in, puts some pressure, does take down our Moira. They fixed the Exo Boots thing, so you can't use it to charge up Calamity. Junkrat taken down. So yeah, we can't buy that anymore, which is a shame. It reduces our power in round one, but it was a bug, so, you know, I'm saying it's a shame from an Ashe perspective, or well, from me playing Ashe, but it's good for the game. Okay, Winston diving onto us. Coach gun knocks him back, taking quite a lot of damage. We've got our ultimate solo Bob. Monkey taken down. It's probably going to make him quite angry throughout the rest of the game. Juno was behind, but does get taken down by a Tracer punch. Okay, a couple of shots over onto the Junkrat, but the soldier kills us in time. Moira does take down that Junkrat though, and also the soldier. Well, Tracer got that. Oh, Mercy going with the res. Close to the enemy tank, but a whole team's there. Predicted the jump up with a dynamite. Could have probably gone for another shot. Calamity triggered on the Junkrat. Juno. Come on, hit your shot targets. Yeah, we hear the Junkrat here. Try and put some pressure over onto the soldier though. I mean, the aim's felt good so far. We're spending a lot of time shooting an enormous monkey though. But, you know, we go for the target that we can. Predicted when he was going to jump for that dynamite. Okay, soldier, 2 hit, no third. Junkrat's got us in the air, nice shot. No zip grease for that. I mean, we've dealt so much damage already. We're getting so rich in this game.
You won't get the best of me.
The coach gun out of spawn's okay because we expect to be able to shoot people and get that calamity damage. We use all of our shots on Winston though. Who's chasing us down? Mercy, thank you very much for the healing. I can't counter heal you though. Okay, yeah, we probably should rotate. If there's a Junkrat in there, then... Oh, tire. Okay, we got one shot on it, but it still eliminated our Sigma. Junkrat's up top, on fire. Just out of sight here. We've got our Bob though. See if we can pressure that soldier up top. Not while he's using a visor, we can't. So let's instead Bob towards the point. See if we can stall them a little bit. Nanoed soldier, we missed the shots there. One little baby hit there. Junkrat's jumping onto us. Yeah, okay. Winston on fire, getting very low. Okay. First round. Wow, we got so rich from that. The cash is almost even. We're like 8k ahead, but look how much cash we got. 17,000. This is competitive, by the way. I'd say round 1, the sensitivity was feeling pretty good. We missed a few that we shouldn't. Well, would we normally miss them? I think we probably did better than normal. And this is the first round of the first game. Double barreled is going to be the power that we pick. What are we going to do for the items?
Hello there.
So the default one is I'll go talent modification module. It's the cheapest way we get 15% AP, weapon power. Icy Coolant leaves us with 1 item slot left, but 2k cash. Is there a different way to do this? I never find Icy Coolant to be good value for money. In fact, I think it's very bad. So I could sacrifice some weapon power by picking up something like emergency chip, but if I get aftermarket firing pin and custom stock, that kind of makes use of more of the money. Yeah, I don't get the weapon power, but we get some attack speed, and that can help. It doesn't help with calamity, but it helps in general. So it's a bit more efficient use of the money. We do get some extra ability power and movement speed and stuff as well, which are all going to be quite helpful. So, round 2.
Most acceptable.
Not my favourite map to play Ashe. Aggressively jump through, get some damage on the monkey. Hit 3 shots in a row. Dynamite as well. Tagged. Trigger that calamity. We hear the Junkrat somewhere over there. Oh. Juno. Which way is she going? Okay. Oh. Junkrat taken out. Monkey's close to us as well. We've got to try and just protect the Mercy a bit. I think we hit him with the dynamite. No, we didn't. Okay. Happy that they went for me rather than the Mercy here, but soldier does deal enough damage on the flank, along with that Ana shot long range. Moira just pushing up Tracer hiding. Are they going for a last second touch? And they're pretty low already, and 2 of our team are a bit low. We take down the Winston though. I think if we hit that, the Winston dies. Okay, dynamite popped on the soldier. Wait for a squishy. There's a Junkrat. We've seen the Winston bubble though. We've got to get out of there. Okay, got a couple of shots on him. Missed the dynamite though. I think that would have killed the Ana there. Junkrat pushing us. Soldier. The Junkrat connected. The soldier just had to finish off the damage there. We're getting rezzed again by this superstar Mercy. Okay. Of course, we need to actually hit our shots. One. Second one, and maybe it's enough. Okay, I mean, I felt pretty comfortable with the sensitivity so far. Like, it will obviously take a bit of getting used to, but hopefully we can do that over the course of this game. We've got Bob as well. Where do we want to put the Bob out? Well, at this moment in time, I want to save the Bob, because I don't yet know if it's worth using. I'd rather have it for the midpoint and not just use the ult here. So we'll try and hold on to it for as long as we can. Well, we've got it now. And since there's a tire, it's an awkward timing because I didn't want the tire to just hit the Bob. But we use it there anyway, because with that tire, if they get a couple of picks, I'll be sitting there wishing I'd used it. We're getting a kill over there, but our Tracer does get taken down as well. Mercy with the kill over onto the soldier. That's helpful. Junkrat tagged twice in the air. Dynamite, was he out the shield? No, don't think so. Do eliminate him. Dodge the total mayhem. Winston weak. Oof, there's a healer there. If there wasn't, I think he would have died from the burn. Okay, we do manage to secure this point. Dynamite over the top. The Junior was flying there a second ago, so wanted to see if she would go up for another set of missiles. Junkrat taken down. Nice 3 in a row. Calamity, by the way, triggers 3 times. I was told this when I was starting out with an ammo build with Ash, because I was like, hey, look, it triggers more times with Calamity. It's actually 3 shots that you get for it, even though it says 2. Which is, yeah, interesting. Another bug. But honestly, I think that's how it should be. When you add ammo as well, it doesn't then make it 4, unless you have so much extra ammo. Right, enemy team all over the point. Our tank does get taken down. Shots over onto the Winston, getting a little bit low. Junkrat trap in front of us. Don't really have the time to deal with it. If we just get that coach gun up there. Mercy having to fall back. Don't think a res is on the cards here. Sigma's currently AFK typing in spawn. It's unfortunate. I'm sure they had something very important to type. Okay, so enemy team, get the round.
2-1. Some intense competition this round.
Of course they have to try and be edgy online. I mean, obviously we're going to report that. I've never clicked the report button on, but when a message like that's come up, I'd always report just the player profile or something for that. But we're going to report that message. If someone's going to act like that, you know, we just hope they get banned. Right. Keep talent modification module. We could always sell it later on. If we buy Icy Coolant, that leaves 11k with 1 item slot. Several options here. So we could go for Codebreaker. Enemy team, you know, they've got a bit of armor. It helps with a burn. Ooh. Junkrat's gone Raining Lead. Suddenly that means they've got 3 flyers on their team. Because Junkrat's going to be airborne a lot of the time. You've got a Winston who's going to jump up a lot. You've got a Juno. The thing is, like, I'm thinking about Aerial Distressor. If I get Aerial Distressor here, though, we've got to sell one of the 1k items. So sell compensate, we lose even more weapon power, but we can get it back again with custom stock. So taking Aerial Distressor, it means that it's not going to add additional damage to our Calamity. But it will add additional damage to the flyers on their own. So it's a bit of a trade-off. Like, is it better for Calamity to just hit harder and not get Aerial Distressor? I don't really know. But we're going into round 3. It's a much better map. At least for this kind of weapon power Ash build. Let's jump up in the sky. I still play it a little bit like a Zip Breeze Junkrat. Oof, if we had hit that shot, would have been nice. Dynamite. Okay, it's not working too good here. Juno though, taken down in 2 shots. AO Distressor might have helped a little bit there. Soldier's pushing us. He knows he's been able to do that before, so why would he think it's going to be different this time? Looks like our Mercy does manage to escape that. Oh, we see the Monkey is on fire, but we take a lot of damage. Mercy with the heals again. And Moira, we got an orb as well. VIP treatment from these supports. Junkrat. Missing a few of these shots, okay. Tagged one more. Let's get a dynamite there if you're just going to stay in that position. Okay, I mean, there's 2 players there, but yeah, we feel like we're not accomplishing too much there if we can just keep disengaging. Missiles! 43 health. Thank you very much, Moira. We're still jumping up in the air. We know we've got a heal over time on us. Anna takes a shot. Can we get with a dynamite? No, missed that one. Juno taken down. Okay, Junkrat on the flank. Oh, we're in there pushing. Try to trigger Calamity. That nade almost got us. We've got our Bob as well. The question is, where are we going to place it? Okay, let's place it on the back. That was supposed to be on the back wall, but actually it's probably better there. Junkrat, he can't push in one direction. But we're going to have to move across to the side here just to make sure we don't get visored. Missing these shots. Okay, I mean, we're still holding this point. Missed that shot over onto the Soldier. Doesn't opt to go out that side. Dynamite for the retreat. Doom does manage to connect that. Yeah, we're in a bit of a awkward position. You know, we could get dove on quite easily here. But now, anticipating that, let's move up this ramp here. Monkey taking a lot of damage. He's going to have to ult. He's chasing us around. Moira's trying to heal us. Appreciate the effort. I probably wouldn't have done the same for you. Not you personally, but as a Moira, if the Ashe has got Winston on him, would have just gone, right, next target to heal or damage. But I appreciate the effort. Tracer's hiding from the Winston long range shots. Still got 5k damage.
Someone's gonna pay.
Okay, enemy team up to 80%. Tag the Juno once. It's this Soldier though that I really need to hit. The Soldier's just moving a little bit better. Oh, we see Junkrat. Oh, come on, Arts. We've got to hit those. I'll blame the sensitivity change. Juno in the sky. Oh, that missile took ages to get to us. Bob there. We just got to hit one. There we go. Bob will finish that one off. Can we get any of those players over there? Anna or Soldier, both of them equally threatening. It's taken down. Soldier eliminated. Junkrat's jumping in. Oh. Winston body blocking for the Junkrat there. Can jump up, but there's now a bubble there. Okay, Winston dead. Juno here as well. 1 shot, 2 shot again. Anna's not going to be able to get to the point.
Let's check the standings.
8.2k damage. It's pretty good. You can tell the Juno's getting a little bit frustrated with us. We are nearly 14k. Good money. Enemy Soldier only on 10k. Still, enemy team has earned more money than us. Some people on our team are clearly not making much cash. That's a bit worrying, but maybe there's some reasons for it. Right, reload therapy is really nice if like a Winston or somebody's diving you, as an alarm goes off on my phone. I don't know if you'll have heard that on the mic. But instead we go for fire at my fingertips. I quite like this one. I like it because I don't necessarily need to buy the 5k item that increases reload speed. Reload therapy is probably the better choice if you're up against a Winston that's diving you all the time, but in this case I want to just keep getting the ammo so that I can keep hitting the shots and not have to reload. So if we buy Icy Coolant, we've got 5.2k cash left, which means Grease Loader, the item I was on about, is quite a good choice. Now we could get Grease Loader and swap out to reload therapy, which would kind of be the choice here because that's going to solve some of our ammo issues. Alternatively though, could just keep it and just say, well, We haven't felt under crazy threat. You know, we've obviously had a lot of attention from the Mercy, some attention from the Moira as well. So maybe we can get away with just dealing more damage by having more ammo.
Hello.
Guys, if you haven't already, if you could do me a huge favor and hit the like button on the video. It's just a reminder, I've got to say it, you know, it helps me out with the channel, and it helps support the channel without having to give anything more than one of your 5 million mouse rated clicks. Yeah, it helps me out, thank you very much. Right, get taken down by the soldier. Let's jump up in the air, Juno missiles onto us. Does manage to eliminate 3 of our players. Well played from them. So, bad start to this round. Having a look at the soldiers build, I was trying to work out, you know, they were dealing a lot of damage to us. It's like, where's that all coming from? Okay, Dynamite does connect with the Winston. Does have Mini Nano, who jumped up into a great position here. Shame we can't hit the shots. All Juno to the side. Calamity also works with unscoped shots. So the burn over time. And just take down the Juno there. Okay, Dynamite. Winston very low, does suffer the burn. Okay, I don't want to fight exactly there. Junkrat's not my target here. I want this soldier here. The Junkrat will have to jump up and we'll be able to hear him. Juno 2-shot again. Okay. Junkrat on fire. We knew they were coming that way. Obviously with our cheats. Not the fact that we saw them. Or footsteps. Okay. Same there. We saw them on the right rotating. We just waited a little bit. Oh. Little cheeky exit shot there. Gonna rotate around. 1, 2 on the junk. Can't hit a third because body blocked by the Winston again. Coach gun out there. Calamity triggered. Soldiers at the back though. Bit of a threat. Dynamite into the room. We do hit the detonation and the body shot. I mean, most of our shots are body shots, but Winston is burning a bit. Get behind cover, ready for the incoming Juno missiles, which we are kind of safe from. Okay, hopefully we're not ending up off the map here. There's a Junkrat tire as well. It's already been detonated though. That's nice. Juno's hitting us. I think we're pretty screwed here. Still got 6.5k damage. Our Tracer's damage only 1.9k. That's pretty low, and I am wondering what's going on here. Also, our Sigma's clearly struggling as well. Dynamite this time. He did pop out that time. Oh, Juno flying. 2-shot again. Poor Juno. Okay, shots over onto them. Oh, the trap was right in front of us, but I was so tunnel visioned on the Dynamite. Like, it's glaringly obvious watching the video now, but in the game, my eyes are not there. Okay, gone team. We are currently behind. I need to get out there quick. We're so close to Bob, 92%. We just need a couple of shots and then an angle to fire a nice Bob. That makes me want to rotate over towards the left. Juno. Not happy. Bob over onto the enemy cart. Thank God it didn't go off of the map. Junkrat tire. Oi, just about popped. Oh, this is a battle. It's an aerial battle. We've got a coach gun. Back up in the air we go. Where's the Junkrat going? Still up in the air. We tried a Dynamite. I wish we just shot there, actually. Mercy getting very, very low. Got to reload. We got the faster reload, though. Such a helpful item. Juno, basically 2-shot. Well, 3. Let's go over that way. Oh, soldiers behind us. Let's try it over the top. Wow, the homing rocket hit us as we jumped up. Just need a couple of these. There's the couple. Oh, Junkrat's on us again. Let's jump back up in the sky. Got to make sure the overtime. And a very low. Calamity on the Junkrat. He does survive just about. I think Juno missiles coming in to hit us as well. Junkrat tire. Not going to be able to get it. Ah, that's so unfortunate. If I'd got that Junkrat earlier in one of the 5 battles I had with him, I think we would have probably won that round. Either way, nearly 10k damage. 2-2's the score. We get MVP 13k. Junkrat 14.5k. Interesting. They didn't go for Gacha Bomb, by the way. They went for that one where they can rip tire. I need to try that someday. Like that particular build, I think it is quite good at getting you back into the fights as well. And then there's certain items that you can utilize with that, so it's a bit different from the last video that I made anyway. Okay, we pick Weapon Jammer, and then we're like, hang on a minute. Phantasmic Flux. And then we go, well, infrared lenses. So that's a really good item for Ashe. And I often forget it since they changed Calamity to this kind of weapon power scaling. When it was AP scaling, it was, yeah, a good shot. But yeah, that's what we're going to build this time. I think it's going to give us a decent amount of survivability. The damage should be increased. Let's see how this goes. So I always start in this top window, or try to start in the top window, because you can get a jump out of spawn, get a nice little shot on somebody. It's usually works out. Occasionally you can just kind of 2-tap or 3-tap a player. If you hit one squishy, you could even coach gun up again. So you jump out of the spawn, fire, and then if you've got the mechanics, jump up again with coach gun and try and get the second shot. But either way. So looking at the money right now, our Sigma's on 32k cash. They're like 15k behind the enemy Winston. That's where the enemy team is like 10k cash ahead of us. Like what is the Sigma doing here? Got a cheeky shot over onto the Winston. It's not really the target. Oh, Soldier getting some good shots up onto us. Junkrat, you're gonna peek again. Same thing. They like to hug the wall after they've like shown their presence there. Juno missiles. We'll wait for them to hit the wall next to us. Now I don't really want to waste all of my shots on the Winston bubble, but at the same time, you know, I want to contribute something to it. Getting the Winston very low, very low. It's unfortunate. I mean, targeting the Winston here is one, if we just apply pressure, it should help our Sigma out, then walk forward a bit. But I really need to get some actual players killed here. Well, Monkey did dive in and just eliminate the Sigma. This is a little bit unfortunate. Mercy, get into spawn. Okay, good. Try the dynamite. Anna standing still. Saw the Junkrat go up the top left, but can't do too much about that. Oh, still got aerial distressor, I believe. Okay, Calamity burning on them. Oh, tires coming in. Okay, yeah, I was ready to coach gun back to spawn, but I think the Junkrat could have got us there. Big headshot over onto the Soldier. Oh no. Yeah, the rotation. The Soldier's really accurate with the primary fire. Maybe they're cheating. Who knows? I should actually go have a look. But I mean, obviously they've got homing missiles, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay, coalescence used by our Moira. No squishies there, Soldier. Still having quite a hard time hitting that Soldier. I think it's maybe because they're shooting me back, right? It's okay shooting the Junos because you're not in immediate danger. But when you're fighting the Soldier under pressure, will you just peek out from this corner already? Like, we've been waiting there for about an hour. Because Winston is now on us as well. Up in the air. Yeah, getting very low. Hide behind the car. Okay, Winston finally taken down. Junkrat, can we get some damage over onto them? The dynamite misses. Okay, double shot over onto the Anna. Still though, it's not enough when there's another support there. Junkrat in the air, that's where we want them to be, but we missed the aerial distressor shots. And again, we need to actually hit the shots. There we go, 1, 2. Tracked a little bit, dynamite. He's not close there. We do have a bob. Actually aim it at the post, just so it kind of stays there, but we've got to make sure that we're touching the objective. Ooh, enemy team. I think they're going to clean up here. Sigma's saying 2k damage, sorry. It's the Tracer. Tracer's only on 15k damage. However, if you haven't been paying attention to the builds, you will see that the Tracer is running a support Tracer build. Yeah, you're not going to have crazy damage on that build. Like, we've already put a video up about it. And that also means that the Tracer is putting a lot of effort to keeping the Sigma alive. With all sorts of, like, recall heals and stuff. And the Sigma's still struggling. Like, the Sigma in this game effectively has 3 supports. Plus, they're on a heal build themselves, I think. I mean, they might not even have the cash to get there. Not really sure they should be blaming the Tracer here. And besides, we're putting out decent damage. So if you look down in the chat carefully, it says, "Hey Ash, can you turn down the aimbot? Not even sugar-free I9s is hitting triple something something, right?" That's where we get accused of cheating. Fun fact. I didn't see that message. I was so focused on the armory and it kind of just blended in, right? So I'm unaware at this moment and it's not on the screen now when I'm actually reading the chat. So I just see our Mercy saying our Ash is a baddie. And then someone said, yeah, she is that bad B. And then I didn't see the previous message as well. I saw this one, bad at aiming, so needs to cheat. I genuinely thought that might be someone on my team suspecting the enemy soldier of cheating or something. I didn't think it had anything to do with me. Right. We need to win this round though to stay in the game. Not the best map for Ash, or at least for my build. For Dynamite builds, I'm sure it's fantastic, but we can't shoot Anna's feet there. Hear the soldier footsteps. 2 shots on soldier. Okay, that was the damage over time. Coach gun, we aim it just in their direction anyway, because it might hit for 1 damage. Juno. Boom. Juno's not having a fun time against us here. But I mean, they did just accuse us of cheating. Maybe fly better. Winston taken down. Junkrat. Fly like this Junkrat. Well, up until that point. Anna's trying to fall back. 1 shot, 2 shot. Dynamite through. Does detonate. Does steal the kill from the Tracer. Sorry, Juno. It's the aimbot. Okay, we saw the Junkrat jump up top. No Calamity charge there, though. Missed the shot on them. Winston is jumping up towards us. Calamity unscoped. Do a lot of damage to the Tracer. Actually goes in and gets the kill. Junkrat tires somewhere around there, but we haven't got time to focus on that. Soldier up top. Hide under here for cover. Dynamite sets on fire the Junkrat, possibly the soldier as well. Ah, he landed on a little bit of awning, which blocked the shot, but we still get the next one. Anyway, I was expecting the Anna to sleep the Bob. So that's why I immediately pushed out over onto the Anna. Dynamite. She was always going backwards that way. We hear the Juno, but taken down by the Tracer again. Support Tracer going hard. Big shot on Soldier. He can't push. Anybody else going to try and make a push here? Not in time. It's a very comfortable win. 0.1k cash is the difference now between the teams. We get MVP. 13,500 for that. It was such a quick round.
Coming up next, time to face off.
I mean, we are pretty rich. 81k cash going into round 7. That's pretty good. Question is, are we going to actually sell anything here? Grease Load has been very valuable. Last round also we picked Reload Therapy, by the way. Just because, yeah, it can help us out if Winston dives us or surviving Junkrat. I don't really know what to build here because I'm happy with the build. We could sell Aerial Distresser, but I mean, we're kind of having fun taking down the 3 flying targets. We could just get more weapon power, might help us against the soldier. Let's see, the survival items, not really. El Saka Suppressor we could do, but we don't really hit the crits too much. Vanadium. So, as much as I like Bob, and that's why I'm being very cautious with this, Vanadium does add some really nice stats for us here. And Bob could always be slept anyway. So I'm thinking, oh, this is the moment that I realized that they've accused me of cheating. Up until this point, I was completely oblivious.
Hello there.
So, oh, of course, I'm not going to type stuff to the enemy team here. We'll wait until after the game for that. But yeah, I was just, I was confused. I was like, well, okay, that's flattering.
Hello.
Okay, cool.
Be beautiful in
Well, the thing is, obviously, I know I'm not cheating. So I only ever get flattered when people say it. It's like, yes, they think I'm aiming really good. So yeah, if anything, they've just inspired me to play even better. I also looked to see who it was, and it was the Juno. So you can be sure they'll get some special attention in this game, right? Because we'll want that to continue. We want to hit more and more of the 2-shots over onto that player. Soldier gets 2-shot. Winston, oh, that's a nice little bounce. Junkrat though, close range on us. We do hit 1 shot onto him. There's Juno, 1. 3 shots here. Another bounce. That one was accidental. Okay, I haven't got time to waste on the Junkrat if he's there, but we've got to be aware of him. Hear the footsteps. Smartly doesn't push out that way. 1 shot over onto the Ana. Does up to fall back. Okay, we hear footsteps in there. Missed the dynamite though. Okay, Junkrat, no shot available on him. Saving the coach gun for when the Winston jumps up. He does actually use his slam thing though. Oh, Junkrat's pressure on us. Probably should reload here for the reload therapy, but... Winston, another Bob. Junkrat tire as well. We'll shoot this up. Okay, I'm looking up because it's either going like above and around or it's going to go through the hallway, and I didn't know which. So yeah, we just ended up standing there not doing anything, but we had to get that 1 shot and probably a no-scope shot afterwards to kill that tire. Still, our team's up to 62%. Seems to be going quite well, but our tank does get taken down. Again, nice, in a bit of trouble. We were hoping the monkey's going to jump there, but just missed time with the dynamite. We'd already thrown it, so not a lot we can do. Cheeky Calamity over onto Winston there as Junkrat, a few shots. Juno taken down with a heroic shot. Now we've got Winston on us that is nanoed as well. That's going to be frustrating. I don't think we're going to be able to do too much about that. Overtime right now. Soldier Visor does come in. Junkrat's also doing some work here. The Junkrat player is playing really good actually. So is the Soldier, assuming they're not cheating. I don't think they are. Okay, enemy team. They've got a lot of work to do to win this game. Funnily enough, they're still in the lead in cash by quite a lot. Not that it matters, it's the last round, right? But it's just, it's a metric. They would jump up in the air. Coach gun over onto Winston, get in the bubble. Junkrat tire though. Where's it? Oh, we tried to coach gun out of the way. Unable to get there. So enemy team get a few nice kills. Get themselves up to 40%. It does mean we're running out of time.
Hello there. Hello.
So 50%. I mean, I think at this point, if we lose the next fight, we're going to lose the game. Coach gun up top. 4 shots onto the Winston. It's just going to heal that up, but it's getting us close to Bob. Bob will move out the way. Oh, Juno missiles do connect with us. Let's rotate all the way around. Mercy is following us. Damage amping for the shots over onto the Juno, who does burn from the damage over time thanks to that amp. Okay, Junkrat 2. Only hit 2 on them. Winston's on us as well. Calamity, let's get into the point. Team's doing a good job cleaning up. Dynamite is set on fire here. Junkrat, we heard a jump. Does already get taken down. Ana try and predict the fall. Okay, Coach Gun boots her up in the air. It's like the force of nature from TF2, which I used to always like using. Juno's got to get on the point. Oh no, wait, there's another soldier as well. Soldier on fire. Juno, only one standing. Opts not to go in. And we do take the match 4-3. I was going to say GG, well played, but I don't like the well played at the end if you're the winning team. Oh, now Space Marine saying hard carry by a cheater. So we've got to drop the YouTube link, say it's going to be a video. I mean, it's going to be clear that the only people who would dislike this video are going to be those 2 players. So if we have 2 dislikes on the video, then it's obviously going to be them. But for everyone else, I hope you hit the like button. Hope you subscribe if you want to see more. GG, and thanks for watching. Bye.